Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Are we ready to go? Almost. I'm going to start with a daily problem. LeetCode daily problem. And then vibe coding. You guys ready? Alright. What is this? LeetCode posted 3 hours ago? New and trending company questions, volume 3. You should try to one-shot the daily. I'll try. I always try and one-shot the daily Leet Whale. I don't always get there though. Think this is legit? New questions, huh? Top question, palindrome number. Anyways, alright, daily problem real quick. Hey, did I turn on all my lights? I don't think I did. Alright, Leet Whale says I gotta one-shot this. Let's read it. Maximum difference between even and odd frequency, part 1. You are given a string S consisting of lowercase English letters. Your task is to find the maximum difference, diff equal A1 minus A2, between the frequency of characters A1 and A2 in the string such that A has an odd frequency in the string, A2 has an even frequency in the string. Return the maximum difference. What are they asking, man? Character A has a frequency. Okay, so the maximum difference between even and odd frequency. How'd I do that, man? I mean, I guess I could just brute force. Alright, let's do frequency map. I'll use a vector because there's only 26 characters. Iterate through the string, every character, increment the characters count. And then should I just do like a n squared or like a double for loop for the frequency, all characters, and then just check if it has odd or even. How can I do this, man? I want to find the maximum difference. So alright, so I'm just gonna compare every character to every other character. So then I'm gonna say if the characters are the same, we continue. If we never even see the characters, we should continue. And then now, how do you know if two things, if they're, alright, so if an odd and an even added together will be odd, right? So I just need to make sure that these two things are odd. How do you do that? So this means if it's equal to 0, mod 2, dang, then it's even, or they're the same and we should continue. And then we can finally be like, what's the diff is whichever one. Is there like a negative diff or no, right? All right, here we go. Is this gonna one shot? I don't know, man. I think so. They're the same letter. Continue, right? If either of them don't appear in the string, then we continue. And then only if there are different parities, we should take the diff. All right, let's see, submit. Oh, Jesus. So it's not absolute, man. They tricked me. How you get -1? They tricked me with that. I also got wrong answer on that. Yeah, like, what the hell, man? What? Does it say A1 has to be... Like, how the hell? How do you know which one A1 and A2 is? I guess... Oh, A1 has the odd frequency. So it's the odd frequency minus the even frequency. That's what I'm seeing there. That's why you're trying to get me to do this with a one-shot lead. Well, you know it was hard. Alright. Alright, how the hell am I gonna know which one is odd, man? I guess... Don't defense. What's happening? Hold on, let me just finish this up. Arik is in the house. This isn't vibe coding. It's about to be vibe coding, man. Don't you worry. I'm just warming up with the LeetCode daily, and then it's over. So if... Hold on. Man, Arik is here. Arik might take the championship. So this means the other one, odd, even. Alright, this one for sure is gonna work, right? Come on, man. How am I gonna... Ah, another thing. Am I gonna get more wrong answers? Come on. Alright, TypeRacer. Let's do TypeRacer before I need to go. Alright, real quick. I forgot to pop up my YouTube chat. You guys ready for the TypeRacer? Grognosh, what's happening? Easy. I don't know. That was a little tricky, I think. Alright, did I give y'all the link for TypeRacer? I did. Hey, Arik, you're vibe coding also? Hey, we're about to do some good vibe coding right now. I'm gonna post this TypeRacer in the Discord. Alright, let's go. First race is the warm-up. Second race, championship round. New TypeRacer cam. Long ass warm-up. Long ass warm up, man. Oh lordy. Well, I only code in English. Hey, Arik, we're about to do that real soon, real soon. That was just the warm up. Don't you worry. This is the championship round. Oh, Gabriel Xavier from YouTube. Trying to start beef. What's happening? Says, what's up, Twitch? YouTube is better. Maybe, in some ways. Alright, let's go. Championship round. Arik, Pixel Pusher, Don't Defense. And me. It's gonna be crazy. Pixel Pusher is gonna win. Oh, Jesus. 157. Arik, 115. Too strong, yeah. 10 more from 100 wins. And you're going to retire at 100? Or what? Alright, Pixel Pusher 157. Let's put that up real quick. And then vibe code time. Pixel Pusher 157. Bang, 502 races tracked. Pixel Pusher back-to-back wins. Hey, I messed up. I didn't choose the bet last time, man. We bet on my rating going up or down. And I forgot to choose the bet after I rage quit the contest. But my rating went down. That's for sure. So, sorry for everybody who bet. Didn't win anything. Bet down, man. My apologies, man. Anyways, vibe coding time. Feel like that's happened to me twice. Yeah, it's happened. This is probably the second time or third time I forgot to choose an outcome for a bet. Unfortunately. Wait. Gabriel says, usually YouTube peeps write faster than Twitch. Man, I don't think anybody is going to be beating Pixel Pusher. Alright. What are you trying to do? We're trying to vibe code. Let me see. I already forgot everything where I'm at, man. So, people are saying that we don't need to use cursor anymore. People are saying Claude Code is all you need these days, man. So I'm gonna check out some Claude Code. How do you do this? How do you do Claude Code, man? Claude Code. Alright, look at this, man. Everyone, I think Claude Code came out a couple months ago or something, but it was only available for like super duper max, but now it's available for the regular pro plan or something like that. I like the cursor because of the freedom of using any AI. Nothing beats that. Yeah, we'll see. I like cursor too, but I've been reading lots of people are very, very happy with how this Claude Code thing works. So Man, what does it say? Does not run directly in Windows and requires WSL. Man, Windows doesn't work for anything, man. Do I have to hit this? All right, let's try some things out. I'm gonna hit that. Hopefully it works. Oh, I'm not even in WSL though. I'm in PowerShell. All right, let's try this. Let's try this one more time. What did it say? We gotta hit this command. All right. And then we hit them with the npm install whatever. Have you seen the video of the guy that ran DeepSeek locally, just used 4 Mac Studios? I have not seen that. Should I be looking at stuff like that? I don't even really watch YouTube that much, man. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be checking out what other vibe coders are doing out there. Mono BP07. What's happening? Copilot. I haven't even tried Copilot yet. Hey, what's happening here? You think it's doing something in WSL? Man. After reading this, I don't even know if I can do Claude Code if it gives me trouble. Maybe I have to stream from a MacBook or something, man. Let's see. Oh, look at that. All right. So, is it working? Do I just type Claude? Whew, look at that. It's working. All right. What are we? Dark mode? Oh, I have an account. Let me log into my account. Let me log in. Let me make sure I don't dox myself, man. Gotta open in a browser to sign in. All right, one second. All right, we're logged in. All right, so should we go back to the getting started documentation? We just did this command. We just started Claude and then run a simple command. All right, let's do this. Do I trust the files in this folder? Of course I do. Tips getting started. Run init to, what did it say? Run init to create a claude.md file with instructions for Claude. Init. This just dropped like last week, I think. I don't know. Has anyone checked out Claude Code yet? Arik, if you're still here and you've actually been vibe coding, man, what you been vibe coding, or like what tools have you been using? Hey, how much is a token? I just spent 127 tokens. All right, let's see. I've been vibe coding an OnlyFans competitor. Dang. What? All right. What features are gonna make your competitor stand out? Do you want to create Claude MD? Yes, I do. First step has been research only. That's what you've been doing, BetSimp? I mean, you gotta do research if you wanna build something that works and something that is competitive. Alright, so what is this Claude.md? Let me see what this file says, man. Dang, it just took some notes on my whole app. So it tells you how to run it, architecture, this is the TypeRacer stuff. Man, should I create a new terminal and work in, because I got the server, should I make a new Claude Code thing for, I don't even know what I was doing last, man. I'm not gonna lie. But let's initialize Claude in this thing too. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it. But yes, let's run init first. All right. Let's see. All right, what else can we do? This is all common tasks. Like, why would I use Claude Code instead of Cursor? That's what I really don't know. Claude Code operates directly in your terminal, understanding your project context and taking real actions. No need to manually add files to context. Claude will explore your code base as needed. Understand unfamiliar code. Okay. Automatic Git operations. This is what I really need, man. Edit code intelligently. Test and debug. Encourage deeper thinking. Think hard about the edge cases in our authentication flow. What is this? So should tell it to create a PR and add a new feature? Wait, create a PR and, all right. Create a PR and commit the Claude MD file or whatever. I don't know the terminology. But I'm gonna see if it is it gonna work. Like, I don't even have to do get anymore, man. I can just tell Claude Code to do it for me. Yeah, that looks right, yeah. Yes. This is just a little test run, man. Yes. Claude Code. Should I do that? Did it work? Man, that's a lot of tokens. I don't know how much one token costs. This looks a little... Those tokens just spinning. Code tutor, what's happening? Yeah, just to make a get commit 1,000. All right, how much did that cost me, man? One token is $1. Yeah, right, man. I paid these fools $20 for the month. Wait, should I ask that? Claude Code, how much is one token? How much does it cost? Look, $3 for 1,000,000 tokens. I don't know which input or output, but it looks like we can afford a couple hundred tokens, man. Alright, so did this work? Oh, it works, man. Look at that. Interesting. It's $1,000,000 for 3 tokens. Yeah, right. Been vibe coding GTA 6? Man, I want to try and vibe code a game one day, but not right now. All right, let me try and figure out where I left off last week. What the hell is this, man? It's bugging out, man. Is this using the API or Claude Pro? Claude Pro, I suppose. All right, let me run the front end, and then I have to run the back end as well. I don't remember how this works. Right here. Hot Rod 711, what's happening? Do you use an extension for Claude? Nah, I don't know anything about anything yet, man. I'm just using the Claude Code CLI, and this is my first time really using it. I've been using Claude Desktop with MCP and Junie. Man, I don't know. I've never tried Claude Desktop, and I don't know the difference between desktop and Claude Code. Maybe it's like the same thing. All right, here's what I've been building. I've been building a typing website. Like this. All right, that's what I've been working on. Not just a single player typing thing, but it also has like a C++ backend for multiplayer. Multiplayer is kind of working, not really. So here's the multiplayer stuff. Let's see if things kind of work. Alright, so the WPMs, they only start calculating from when you start pressing the button, but we need to fix that so that they start calculating once the race starts. Claude Desktop is an official thing you can download to run Claude on your computer, but it can access files through MCP. I used Claude Code before because it previously didn't work with their payment plans. Yeah, I think they just unlocked this for a pro level like last week, right? Alright, so I'm going to tell it to try and fix this WPM's issue where they start counting your start time from when you actually start versus when the race starts. So let me try and tell this AI stuff to do that. Man, where's that calculated from? Maybe the front end? Alright, here we go. Wait, is this the right thing? Yes, yes, yes. There is a bug with the WPM calculation in multiplayer. Whenever, wait, the WPMs are calculated from the moment the player first started to type. I would like the calculations to begin when the race begins, not when the player starts to type. Please review the code and see if you can fix this. Please or should I say, I shouldn't be saying please, man, right? Let me know if you can fix this. Do not tell me you can if you can't. Alright, we're gonna try and fix this bug with Claude Code, man. I don't even know which thing they're using. Maybe I should look at the commands to see which one we can pick. Like, am I using Opus? Am I gonna get bankrupt from running this? Alright, so it thinks it can fix it. Should I believe it? Alright, I'm gonna believe you. Yes. Do it. Alright, let's try it. So, we're running there, running there. Let's make a new room. Start the game. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. Alright, there we go. Looks good. Alright, there's one. This one should be like crazy low WPMs. I don't know why it's green, probably because the WPMs are so slow. Alright, that looks good. I'm gonna tell it to commit. All AI is knowing how to write the proper prompts so it understands what you're asking per sizzle. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what it is, man. Claude's a genius. Yeah, BitSim, this is good, man. Easy work. Alright, let's say, I'm gonna tell it, very good, very good. Nice. Let us commit this, make a PR, and submit it. Do all the work for me, Claude. I don't even want to do all that get versioning stuff, you know? Clearly, I don't know how to use get. Last stream, I think I took up the whole time trying to figure out how to revert back to an old PR or old, what, I don't even know the terminology, you know? Do you have to pay per token? I have no idea, man. I hope I don't wake up to like a crazy bill tomorrow or something. I didn't even put any limits, man. But we'll see. Alright. Do this. Do everything. Do it all, man. I don't know why it's looking so crazy. Should I be wasting tokens on this? $100 per commit? Remove your credit card from the site just to be safe? Hey, I mean, shit. I don't even know. I'll review it after this stream. Alright. What's next? What do we want to fix next, man? There are some other bugs. All right, there's one bug that I was trying to fix last time, I think, and I couldn't figure it out. Let me see. It was, all right, I want it to be like, I want it so that you can't backspace further than, like, you know, I can't go back into mess up things you already typed good. Let me try and figure out how to say this in a prompt. There is another feature I would like to add. When the player is typing, how do I even word this, man? The player should not be able to backspace further back. Wait, should not be able to backspace if everything they typed is correct. Backspace should only be possible if there is a current error or if there is a typo somewhere in the passage. See if you can fix this before coding anything. Can backspace more than 5 times? Now, sometimes your typo is more than 5 characters before. When the player attempts to delete previous characters, they should not be allowed to backspace over the last correctly typed word punctuation. Yeah, maybe I'll try that one if it doesn't understand this thing. Say, player should not be able to backspace if everything they typed is correct. Backspace should only be possible if there's a typo somewhere in the passage. Alright, says yes, I can fix it. The logic would be calculated if all currently typed characters are correct. If they are all correct, prevent any backspace. Yes. Okay. Think hard about how you would implement this. They should just implement it so that you can only backspace up until the last mistake, and your system should know exactly what's incorrect. Yes, it should know, like, if there's a thing. I'm gonna see what it tells me to do here. Alright, it's thinking real hard, man. This is a keyword. So if you guys don't know, there are several keywords that you can tell Claude. Think is the first keyword. Think makes it use more tokens than normal or something like that. Then it's like think hard. I forget the levels, man, but it's something like this. Think hard, then mega think, then ultra think. So I haven't dropped then ultra think yet. I just told it to think really hard. Alright, should I look at this? Did you implement it? Make a PR and commit the changes. The national is gonna be 100 trillion tomorrow. What you talking about, man? The national? What is that? I hope you drop ultra thing during the screen. Oh, national debt? Oh man, is that that doesn't sound good. I don't know anything about finance stuff like that, man. Alright, is this gonna work? Do I want to make this edit? Yes. Oh, with all the tokens I'm using, man. We'll see. We'll see. Wait, do I want to make this edit too? Yes. I do want to make that edit. Man. What are they talking about? Yes, I want to make that edit. Should I just tell it to just go without asking me? Yes, don't ask me again, man. Just do what you think is right. Hope everything is broken? Come on, man. Why are you gonna hope that? You think it'd be funny if everything is broken? Nah. Shod run, what's happening? AI can think? Yeah, this one can. It charges you extra the more it thinks. You don't think this is a hard task and it should be fine? I don't even remember the task I gave it, to be honest. Oh, the backspace thing. Last time it couldn't do it, man. So let's see. Yes. Yes. Oh wait, I didn't try it, man. I didn't try it. And it already committed the thing. Wouldn't it be cool if it could test it for you and show you visually so you can confirm? Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Alright, I gotta test this by myself. I get throttled in like 3 prompts if I think with Opus. Dang. I don't even know which model I'm using. Wait, so it only changed the multiplayer thing. So I gotta create. Let's do this. Create the room. Start the game. And let's see what's up. Alright, we should not be able to backspace. If. Come on, man. Disappointed. Very disappointed. Alright, I'm gonna tell it. I just tested your last PR and it didn't work. If you don't fix it, you might be on track for a performance improvement plan, PIP, which means you might get fired. Tell you're not mad, you're just disappointed. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, so it thinks it can fix it. So let's see. Man, it's costing me $1, lots of dollars right now, or lots of cents. It's just bleeding me for tokens. Yeah, man, that's how it feels like. Alright, let's see. Man, am I gonna lister my repository with all these dang PRs? Come on. Alright, let me try again, man. And just to make sure, I'm gonna run it again. Alright, here we go. Man, my back hurts. Alright. Still doesn't work. Should I give up on this feature for now? Fix it myself? Yeah, not right now though. Maybe off stream. Yeah, that's against the spirit right now, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to it though. I just tested it and it is still not working. I am very disappointed in everything. I'm very disappointed. What should I tell it, man? Should I tell it? Oh, we need the ultra think. I need you to ultra think about how to fix this problem. Do not tell me it is fixed if it isn't. Also, don't make a dang commit if it isn't working. I'm angry now. Loot. What's happening? Welcome to the party. Walked in on you disciplining your LLM. Yeah, I had to have a little talk with my LLM, man. It's not been doing a great job. Threatening to switch back to cursor. Alright, that's the next threat. I'm gonna have to tell it. Oh. Dang, Claude Code. I had high expectations, man. 1.3 thousand tokens. Come on. Oh, it's ultra thinking. Whew. Dang. 6.8, 6.9k tokens, man. We're broke. Dang, it's just going up and up. You said 1 million tokens is $3? Ultra broke, man. Jeez. We're about to hit 10,000. Alright. So it now has the correct fix. The problem, I was using input which fires after. Alright, it has a solution. Let's see. Okay. Implements this. And I will test it manually. Hey, did I tell you that I should... Don't commit, man. I'm gonna tell you to do something different. Do not commit it until I have verified that it is fixed. Told you that from the beginning, man. Okay. Wait. Did it add the changes? Alright, let's see. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it actually fixed it, man. Hey, Ultra Think is bumping. I was actually uh-oh. There's a bug there. Something strange just happened. But whatever. Looks good to me. Alright. Very good, very good. I'm gonna tell it it can commit now. Please test it manually and let me know if it works. It works! Commit this right now. And we can move on to the next task. What's the next task? Oh, I know what's the next task. It needs to apply these changes to the single player thing too. Alright. Make the same changes to the single player game to the backspace fix. Let me test it before you commit. Alright, after this, what are we working on next? I have a readme somewhere, man. But this ain't it. I don't remember where my readme is. It's like a to-do ultra, maybe. Oh, accuracy. That's what I need to fix. Alright, we just fixed the WPMs in multiplayer. Easy work. We need to fix the accuracy next. Well, after it does this stuff. Costing a lot of money though. I could probably add some more features on the back end at the same time, huh? Alright, ready for me to test single player mode. Alright, let's do it. Perfect. Alright, what's next? The accuracy thing. So I'm gonna make another multiplayer game. And I'm gonna look at the accuracy. So the accuracy always shows 100%. So look at that, man. That is not 100% accuracy. I don't even need to test any further, man. I can just tell it. Actually, what should I do? Should I tell it? Okay. Next task is to fix the accuracy rating on multiplayer. The accuracy always shows 100% even if the player made typos. Please fix this and let me test it manually before you commit. Think hard. You gotta tell it to think hard sometimes. What AI using? I'm using Claude Code, not Cursor. I don't know which model Claude is using. I wish I could just order my brain to think hard, man. You don't even have to use your brain these days, man. You just tell AI to do the thinking for you. At least it's coming to that point. I don't know. I don't think we're quite there yet, but you can offload a lot of smaller tasks to the AI these days. I think it's exciting. I use another AI to prompt the code AI. Oh yeah? Like you use another model to come up with a prompt to feed the model that you're coding with? Alright, it's doing a lot of stuff. $8,000 tokens, man. Sometimes my ideas don't translate well to English. I see what you're saying. All right, let me test this out. How are we testing it? All right, we still got a whole lot to do. All right, it's kind of working, but not really. It is somewhat working, but there is still an issue. Once the player has corrected the typos, the accuracy goes back up to 100%. Please make the typos, the number of typos permanent in the accuracy calculation. Let me test it before you commit. Alright, we're making some progress. Man, what the hell is this? A set? Why do you need to know where the position is? Should I give it some feedback? That's crazy. You're not supposed to read the code. Bad vibes. Icy Black Deep. What's happening? I didn't mean to read the code, man. I just saw it out the corner of my eye. It just. All right. I'm gonna have to say something though. All right. Well, first I'll test it. I guess it kind of works, but I'm gonna tell it Do we really? No. I'm gonna just tell it, man. We don't need to remember the index in a set. We can just keep a counter. What do you think? Totally recommend reading the code to learn limits. I don't know if I can read all that code, man. How is accuracy supposed to work, though? Wait, what do you mean? I don't really know. I don't know if there's like an official formula for accuracy. Yeah, what's the spec? I'm guessing the total. Yeah, who knows? It's like how many mistakes? All right, if you didn't make any mistakes, that's 100%. If you made one mistake, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just let it think about that. Total characters type. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. It gave me the formula right here. Total characters type minus total mistakes made divided by total characters typed. That sounds good to me. All right, let me test it out. Man, just trying to vibe code this simple app has been such a long process, man. Oh, it's not working again. Okay, I just tested it and the accuracy is not being updated. It always shows 100%. Maybe I shouldn't have told it to refactor it, man. I should just let it do its thing. Revert code red, yeah. All right, let me try it out one more time. It's frustrating having to argue with the AI. Is there a fix for that? Yeah, I don't know. I guess go hire a real dev and argue with them instead. Alright, that looks alright, I think. Alright, what are we gonna work on next? Should we just ship it? Let me see. Is it time to upload this? Finally. And then work on maybe auth? Oh yeah, wait. Just tested. It seems to work. make it a PR now. Commit push to production, no further testing. Yeah, we are testing in production. That's why we're pushing it to production, man. Vertazoid, what's happened? WPM is not wrong? Wait, what you talking about? WPM is not wrong. Who said that? I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, this thing? Oh, it looks slower? Wait, you think my WPMs are slower? Yeah, that's because maybe it sat there for a while. The WPMs start counting when the game starts, and if I just didn't type anything for a while, it would be slower. That's probably what's going on, Versazoid. Alright, look, this, I'm gonna start racing immediately. $110, 99% accuracy. Alright, maybe I'll tell it we need like 1 decimal point for accuracy. Wait, no, I think it is faster. No, it's not faster, man. I'm speedy. One day keyboards will be a handicap tool only, as sad as it might be for typing enthusiasts. Man, maybe. I don't think that day is coming that soon, though. All right, was I about to say? Okay. Nice. Wait, the next task is to add 1 decimal place to the accuracy number calculation. Alright, should we test that? Man, I'm sick of all this testing, man. It should really just test it for me. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's not showing. It's negative 25? What the hell was that, man? How did I get that? Alright, we gotta see that again. Clearly something ain't right. How does it go down so much? Oh. I think I see. Negative 166. Alright, I'm gonna just tell it. Well, I won't tell it. I'll tell this next time. I don't want to confuse it. I still see a whole number on the UI. There is no decimal points. Claude Code, man. Alright, is that gonna fix it? We're about to find out. Spending lots of tokens tonight. Alright, let me test. And then I'll tell it about the negative numbers. Sha Demi, what's happening? What's a good tech stack to get a job nowadays? Man, I don't know. I don't really know what's popping on the streets. I suppose any tech stack that you are good in is probably the best one. I don't know if you're like learning from scratch, or you know, are you a student? Are you like a professional trying to switch into software engineering? Yeah, I think it really depends also what field you want to get into. Like, what type of job do you want? Recent grad, need to specialize. Recent grad, like computer science? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a generalist though, yeah. I'm not too sure what's the easiest to get a job. I do C++, and I don't know how easy it is to get a job with C++. I haven't really tried in a long time, you know. Maybe the easiest thing to get a job is to learn how to vibe code. I'm not sure though. Everything is changing. Alright, what was... Oh, okay, so it shows... Okay, now the decimal shows, but it is always .0. New backend ship market is saturated with front-end vibe coders. Hey, why? What do you mean front-end vibe coders? Can you vibe code anything on the back end too? All right, let me test it again. Man, it still shows like... Man, these calculations can't be correct. Motivistry, what's happening? Which device do you use for work? I use a MacBook. Steven Sagiball, what's happening? Marketing into web development is a bit tough to new grads. If you want to push hard, invest in database development, data platform. What? Marketing to web development. Is 4K too much for me to rent in Seattle? Absolutely, man. That's way too much money for you to be spending on rent, man. You don't need to be spending 4K You should be spending a lot less than 4K, especially you're single and stuff. You don't need fancy living, man. At least not yet. I'd say get your rent down for sure. That's more rent than me. 6'5" don't fit in normal baths, man. You don't need all that. Just get a shower. I think databases are gonna be around for a while, and I always like building them. I've never built a database in my life. I don't know anything about database development. Anything cloud managing, cybersecurity, you'll have demand for skilled professionals. Wait, did I type marketing? Wait, I mean the market. Oh, wait. Market to web development. I see. Yeah. You did type marketing versus Zoid. Alright, this dang accuracy calculation is bogus. We gotta fix it, man. It's looking real bad. Whew, I don't even know what to tell it, man. You got me addicted to Wingstop, man. He's still eating Wingstop? Hey, have you tried Raising Cane's, Steven Sagiball? Because if you're still eating Wingstop, you gotta get over it. It's it's old news. You gotta try Raising Cane's. I guess there's... Is there one in Seattle? Late spring, it says. Look, everybody's asking, when is Raising Cane's coming to Seattle? Boot ahead. What's happening? Raising Cane's is the GOAT. That's what I think. For all the fast food places, Raising Cane's is king of the castle right now, man. I don't think anything comes close. Is that like a frozen pizza brand? No, Raising Cane's is chicken fingers. Man, I don't even know what to tell this AI stuff. This AI ain't working how it should be. The accuracy is not correct still. Alright. Should I look? Math.round divided by 10. Alright, it still doesn't work. Can you ensure that the numbers are not ints? Like, what's happening? That's an integer, probably. I don't know anything about TypeScript, but so it's like, you divide that, is that gonna get casted? Can you ensure that the numbers are decimals? Wait, I don't know, man. It still doesn't work. Ultra think on why it doesn't work. Look for casting to int problems or anything like that. Total characters type input value.length seems wrong. Oh, Leetwill, you might be onto something. I'm gonna have to tell it that next time. Yeah, that's why we're getting negative percentages too. Man, look at that. We still need good old human eyeballs. Wait, it doesn't have a Texas Roadhouse either. Needs to get out of here. Man, Steven Sagaball, you just got there. And for those of you who don't know what Raising Cane's is, where's the website at, man? I don't know. This is Raising Cane's. Where them high definition pictures. They don't have any high def HD pics? Come on, man. I wonder how much they pay. Cheaters? Hey, I see Black Deep. I didn't look. Leetwell looked. Is Raising Cane's any good? I usually get late night Taco Bell or In-N-Out. Raising Cane's is insanely good, man. I haven't had chicken fingers that delicious ever. And they're so consistent. I've never been to Raising Cane's and thought it was a letdown. I always thought the chicken was on point. What combo? I'm gonna get the Caniacs combo, man. I'm gonna try it next time I get a chance. Yeah, and you gotta let me know how you like it. Shouldn't they be raising chickens instead of canes? I think cane is a dog or something. And like maybe the owner's dog or something like that. Who knows? Anyways, let's check up on what the hell is this? 4,000 tokens, man. Jesus Christ. Vibe coding. It's been thinking over 2 minutes. Gonna have to sell a kidney to fix this? Yeah, well, at least it doesn't take up too many tokens. We've had it take up 10,000 tokens earlier. Dang, 3 minutes. Wait, Gemini is free? But Gemini doesn't have Claude Code. We're trying to use Claude Code. Can you get me a robot from Japan? What kind of robot are you looking for, man? And the answer is no. I cannot get you anything from Japan. Seasonal gift, man? Robot wifey? What do you mean Cloud? I mean Claude Code. It's what I'm using. This whole CLI thing right here is called Claude Code. Claude, right here. Claude Code. Man, 12,000 tokens, Jesus. We're going broke tonight. There's an integrated extension for GitHub Copilot and Gemini for free. Yeah, maybe one day I'll check out the free stuff, man. But right now, I'm a premium paid subscriber to Anthropic. And I'm checking out. Everyone is raving about Claude Code. Everyone is saying Claude Code is a game changer. So that's why I'm trying it out, man. I'm not looking for the freest. I'm looking for the bestest. That premium kush. I'm looking for that high grade. I need that top shelf, you know? At least, all right, this isn't top shelf because this is like the cheapest plan. This is like mids. Reggie Bush, you know? Ain't even top shelf, man. Alright, so alright, let's see if the decimals are there finally. Man. Hope the dang decimals are there. It's not there. Alright, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up for now. It doesn't work. But whatever. Let's move on to more important issues. I didn't mean to hit enter. Let's say, all right, I'm gonna have to peek. I'm gonna have to peek, man. Where is the dang code? And how come this isn't? All right, line 91. Total characters type. Okay, I see a bug in the accuracy function. Total characters typed should not be the length of the input value. It should be the total number of keystrokes the player has pressed or something. Let's see. Man, vibe coding is not as chill as I thought it would be. It's frustrating in its own ways, man, because it's like sometimes I feel maybe I could have done a lot of these things a lot faster. But only some things. There are other things that for sure the AI can do way faster than me. And I guess it's like it's hard to know when to go in manually, you know? Vibe coding is bug hunting. Yeah, kind of. All right, let me see. I just feel like a QA engineer now more than anything. Or I guess, you know, like those bug testing engineers or whatever they do, where they just have to test the products and then type to the real engineers what the problem is and try and describe the problem so the real engineers can fix it. I feel like the LLMs are the real engineers and I'm the dang QA person, man. I don't know if it's a great job. Wait, what is I trying to do? I'm trying to test whatever they said is working. Learning a legacy code base is everyone's favorite part of coding. Now you can skip right to it. What? Senior devs becoming QA tester? Nah, I'm not senior, man. When are you L5? Probably never, Steven Sagiball. Wait, what was I trying to test? Oh, I messed up everything now. So... oh, Jesus. I'm required to be L5 or I get fired in 33 months. Yeah, I know that about metal. Alright, accuracy completely not working again. Oh, what did I tell this dang thing to do? Should be easy enough. Brent or Rata, what's happened? Easy enough for L5? I don't know, man. Hey, how's it been so far, Steven Sagiball? Have you actually started doing any work on your real team? Or are you still doing boot camp or whatever? The accuracy is always showing 100 now. Ultra think on all these problems and fix everything, or else I will have to go back to Cursor and Gemini. I graduated boot camp. Fancy. So you can't just do good at your level. You need promo where you get the boot. Yeah, that's how some companies operate, man. It's like up or out, man. Up or out. You got, I guess you have 3 years to get promoted. Well, at least you got enough time. I'm an L5 in Factorio. Dang, man, I can't be L5. I tried playing Factorio so many times and I just get overwhelmed and I quit after I get to like nuclear stuff, uranium and stuff like that. Always gets too much to manage that dang factory, you know? Is Google not like that? No way, man. Google, well, they say L4 is the terminal level at Google, which means like you can be L4 for your entire career. Which I don't know if that's true anymore, but it used to be true for a long time. And I think before L4, it was L5. No, L4 is mid-level at Google. And I've heard of L3s being L3s for like 6, 7, 8 years. So I don't think there's any official policy on when you have to get promoted or what, you know. Alright, let me test this dang thing one more time. Doesn't that imply that Meta wants an infinite number of L5 engineers, which is clearly impossible? Well, I mean, I think Meta isn't afraid to fire you if you don't get there. And I don't think everybody can get promoted, you know? It's the Hunger Games up in there, man. Then, do they just target experienced L4s when they do layoffs? Yeah, I don't know how they operate. They fire 15 to 20% every year, do they? I don't know. Oh, shit. Alright. How is this so bad? Alright, I'm gonna tell it to like completely overhaul it, you know? I don't know, man. Can we write the prompt? Yeah, you guys can write the prompts, man. Let me know what I should prompt it. Because it is a bit frustrating now. Technically, I've been let go from all my sweet jobs. That's so degen. Yeah, that's not a good look, Steven Sagiball. But keep on keeping on. I mean, you're at a company that is known for being really difficult to stay at. So don't you worry about that. Alright, wait, ask me? Ask me what? What are you asking me? Are the Asian managers more strict? I don't think you can generalize a whole group of people like that. I've only had a few managers, and based on my experience, no. But I only have like 2 data points, you know? Alright, should I actually... do something here. Hamdi 1010, what's happening? How are you doing? The accuracy calculations are all wrong. Let us redo this part completely. First, let's think on how to properly calculate accuracy. Then we can make a plan for implementing the details. Alright, I'm gonna just tell it to come up with a new plan, man. I should have probably told it the accuracy thing. But I'll wait until it comes back with something. Dang, look at them tokens go. Alright, let's see what it's saying. How should typing accurately actually work? Accuracy should be what percentage of forward strokes were correct? What the hell is a forward keystroke, man? Expected text, hello. User types hello. All correct. 100%, yes. Example 2. Expected text hello. User types that. HELLO. Backspace, backspace, backspace. 8 out of 9. Yes, that looks good. Only count forward typing. Ignore backspaces in the count. Yes, this sounds good. This sounds good. Yes, implement it. Merculo, sorry, I just saw your prompts now. I already started, man. I was impatient, my bad. Wait, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna send your prompts. Calculate accuracy as correct characters typed so far over total characters type times 100. Updating in real time with 1 decimal place and adjusting for backspace. Yeah, we'll see. I just told it to come up with some stuff and wait, I think Claude may be cooking. Yeah, I think so too. I didn't look at the code because that's cheating, but you guys can look at the code. Well, wait, it already implemented it. Let's just try it out, man. I don't understand code anyway. Yeah, neither do I. Why does it only go up to a certain point? Okay, I'm gonna tell it. It kind of works, but after I type, let me see how many. After I make a typo more than 11 characters after, it doesn't affect the accuracy. I know why this happens. It's because you're not supposed to be able to type that far ahead if you have typos. Please fix it. Ultra think. How's the latency? What do you mean, Brent? Latency? For what? Oh. thought it is multiplayer. I haven't measured any latency, man. Who knows? I've only been running this locally. I'm trying to fix all these small bugs. They're not small. They're big bugs, man. Alright, let me try yet again. Life of a vibe coder, I guess. There's a lot of weird things happening. Q Ultimus, what's happening, man? Seems like your back is starting to complain. I need to get a new chair as my back hurts, but it's not because of the chair. I don't know. I think I slept weird. It's like I have a kink on my neck anytime I look. Like that way, it really hurts. Does it need WebSockets for real time? Yeah, it already has the WebSocket thing going on. Hey, how can this be so difficult, man? I don't get it. Should I just erase all of these commits? Because it's gone. Try yours? Alright, let me try and find it again. Alright. It still doesn't work. We were so close to pushing to prod, yeah. So close, man. We gotta find all these bugs. Alright, let's see if this stuff works, man. Madeline Patience, what's happening? Long time no see. What happened to LeetCode? I hardly even do LeetCode. I only do LeetCode daily, and then I try and do vibe coding. But I'm not a great vibe coder. Bet? Hey, what are we betting on? Whether or not it works? No, I don't think we can bet on that yet. We've been struggling versus Zoid. I don't think it's gonna get any of these things to work. Alright, let me try. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, moving on from LeetCode. What does vibe coding mean? I thought it was a meme. No, it's real life. Vibe coding is real. Vibe coding is about not coding. It's about telling the LLMs what you want and then just accepting whatever they give you, and you try and build something based on that. So I've been trying to do this vibe coding stuff on TypeRacer. TypeRacer is supposed to be kind of like a TypeRacer kind of site, and I'm trying to build it without writing any code. So that's what's happening over here. So I'm at the point where I have the multiplayer thing working, and I'm trying to get the accuracy stuff to be correct. So, I mean, I know what the bugs are, man. Maybe I should just get in there manually and fix them. Because we've tried. But we still... Alright, first, I'm gonna ask it some questions. Still doesn't work, but it is okay. I will take over from here. Show me the parts in the code that enforces the 11 character ahead limits. Let me inspect it with my own eyes. Do you use your brain with it still, or is it more like a game? Do you have to fix a lot of stuff? Like, what's the point? To be creative with AI? I guess the point is to build things. Alright, there's no real rules about you can't look at the code. Not looking at code is kind of just like a challenge. I think in order to vibe code correctly, like if you actually want to build something and send it to production and actually, you know, have it be successful, I think you do have to review the code and kind of understand what's going on. But that's not what we're doing here. We're just doing it for fun right now, just to see what we can get away with. But I think the point of vibe coding is you're supposed to just like tell the AI what to do, so you're offloading all that busy work to the AI, and then now you have more time to think about your product and how it should be. I don't know. You have more, you can iterate faster, you can try a bunch of different ideas in a lot less time. Or I don't know, I guess if you have a feature that you want to implement and if you broke it down into small steps, you could probably implement everything or most things with AI without coding anything. But vibe coding is still so new, like nobody really knows how to do it good. Alright, lines 262. And this dang thing. Let's get in there, man. So this thing doesn't even work. If it's stupid simple but takes time to type, then you should vibe code it. Yeah, at work I vibe code a little bit, but vibe coding at work is I don't just try and vibe code everything because it doesn't do anything that great. But the things that I do use it for is like unit testing. If I have a shit ton of repetitive unit tests, and maybe I write one test and I tell the vibe coding stuff to just write a bunch of other tests, or you know, stuff like that. I'm still junior, so I try not to use it too much, but I do sometimes. I feel junior anyways. Hey, I think everybody should be using AI a little bit at least. But it's also good to know some things for yourself. I don't know, man. I don't know what the distribution of using AI and manually coding should be. I think everyone is trying to figure that out right now. I don't even feel like manual coding anymore, to be honest. I think I really enjoy vibe coding. Wait, not even simple, just common? It can do hard things too because it's trained on like every university book. Yeah, I guess common things it can do really well. Wait, should I mean, man, should I like try and understand what's going on? I don't think I can, man. Like, this is a one big ass function, handle input. I don't know what all that stuff is doing. I'm gonna just tell it. The max allowed length check is not working. I am able to type further than that when I test it. Why doesn't this have syntax highlighting? I think because it's a .view file or something. Maybe I gotta figure some things out. Dismissing the prompt to install Vue extensions? Is it my fault? Wait, should I... Vue syntax highlighting. There you go. Wait, it says deprecated. Use Vue language features. Volar. What the hell is that, man? This thing? I don't trust it. I want to get the official one. Sunrise Lo-Fi. What's poppin'? Should I trust and install? Wait, can you add that debugging and let me know? Wait, debugging. You add that debugging, man. You add it. Jeez. Trying to tell me what to do? Come on, man. Who does this guy think he is? Jesus. Should I ask my teammate about terminal levels at my company? Hey. Nah, I don't think you should ask that, man. Maybe not as a new... That shouldn't be the first thing you ask. Maybe you can ask like over time, or ask curiously like, oh, what's the, you know, terminal level? I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and ask. I'm curious. There might not even be a terminal level. Have you tried Cursor? Yes, I've tried Cursor for sure. I used to use Cursor a lot, and I still do. But now I'm checking out Claude Code. Alright, so let me try this bug stuff that it told me. Do you use Cursor at work? No, we do not use Cursor at work. We got our own in-house stuff. Alright, what was I even testing here? Oh, I have to... They want the console log. Alright, I'm gonna tell it. Okay, here is the console log when I type beyond the... Wait, you have to ask in a sneaky way, like, how long have you been here? When are you going to be level X? Nah, I don't know, man. Hey, Sunrise Lo-Fi, if you have like a coworker that you kind of feel comfortable with, and you vibe with them, maybe I just ask them straight up. I don't think it's a terrible question to ask, but it might make you look like you're trying to coast once you hit that level, you know? Why are people so shy about this? Hey, because you don't wanna be labeled as a coaster, you know, that's why. If your manager thinks that that's what you're planning to do, then I don't know if that's great. Ask them about salary? Wait, what? I'll be asking at a on-site when we're having drinks? Yeah, that's a good time to ask. Hey, what was I doing? Oh, we're gonna check if this thing fixed it. So it just made some updates. Wait, let's create a new room. Let's go to a new room, make a multiplayer game. Not necessarily trying to coast, just trying to have good work-life balance. They make money from your work even if you're coasting. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But either way, management doesn't like coasters. That's why people got to be careful with how they're perceived at work. Oh, dang, it fixed it. It really did fix it after that, man. That's crazy. Pog? Yeah, maybe. Nice. I think that worked. Let's make a PR for all this junk that we changed. Whatever. I don't even know if it works fully, but it works enough for me, man, to submit. I like how I don't even have to do the GitHub stuff, man. I can just tell it to do it for me. Some of the IC5 6s I've seen here look really stressed all the time. Dang. Some of them, or all of them, you know, like, do you find some that are chill? Because that's a good sign. Oh, is it worth it to keep making it do my PR stuff? Even cost me 2,000 tokens. Should I sync my changes? Very good, very good. All right, I don't know what to do now, man. I guess at some point we're gonna have to launch it, right? Should we? Oh, right. I remember what we have to do next. We have to do like some kind of Docker compose. Should I tell it to do that for me right now? Let me do a little bit of reorganizing, man. I think I want to. I think I want to put my TypeRacer and my TypeRacer backend under one folder. Maybe I'll rename this to TypeRacer frontend or something. Yeah, I think I'll do that now. Hold on. Let me close this. Let me close that. Hey, how can I move these dang folders? Can I do that? I'm gonna just rename it, man. Why am I trying to use terminal? I'm not that guy. I'm gonna just rename it right here. Whoa, I gotta close everything. Dragging and dropping over here, man. Alright, I just did it. How good is vibe coding out of 10? What do you mean? Like, what's a 10? 6 to 7? I don't know about that, man. Yeah, it depends on what a 10 is, you know? If you're asking how good, like, how much fun am I having? I'm having a 9 out of 10 fun. If you're asking, like, how effective is it? I don't know yet, man. Definitely not a 10. Alright. What am I trying to do here? Should I make my Claude? Oh. It's in WSL. A 10 is make me Facebook? Man, then we're at a 1 out of 10. Flawless code. Oh, okay. Flawless code is 10. 0 is hallucinates all the time. I don't know, man. Probably like 4 or 5. I'd give it 4 or 5. I think there's a long way to go still, but who knows how fast we'll make up those gaps. Alright, I'm in this, so I just basically made one folder to put my front end and my server under the same folder, and then I'm using Claude to make a README for both front end and back end, and then hopefully now Claude Code will be able to make modifications to both the front end and back end in sync, because sometimes like they depend on each other, you know. Accuracy drops exponentially with context length, so coding takes a huge dip on larger projects. Yeah, I haven't really worked in a large project, so, but I imagine something like that probably happens. Oh lordy. Where do we go from here? Still writing our dang Claude Code thing. I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, I was trying to do a Docker compose. That's why I want this thing here. Yes, yes, very nice. The mobile app I work on, TA? What? TA? What do you mean? Now, let me see what this README is saying, man. Alright, whatever. That's good enough. Okay. What I want to do? I want to make a Docker compose file. Think really hard about how to do this. Have you ever seen those fast keyboards courtroom typers use? I forget what they're called, stenographs or something like that. I've seen them on videos, but I haven't seen them in real life. Stenographers, yeah, something like that. Oh, Sunrise Lo-Fi says the mobile app I'm working on has 150 engineers and is a huge code base. I wonder how something like Cursor would do. A lot of the work is refactoring, which requires me talking to lots of engineers and figuring out an approach that makes sense. More than just code. Hey, I watched a couple of videos about AI. People talking about MCP this, MCP that, MCP server. And one of these Anthropic guys was saying, like, the vision they see in the future is, like, say, in a big team or in a big company like Google, where there's thousands of teams. Your team will have its own AI and its own MCP server or something, and then you write very good documentation on your own code base, and then you have, like, you train your AI on your code base, and then you host this MPC server somewhere, and then other teams, they have their own NPC agents and whatever, like on their own code base, and then their AI talks to your AI. So like in the past, I guess somebody from their team would have to talk to an engineer on your team, and they figure out like how to best integrate, or how do you do this, how do you do that. But in the future, it will just be AIs talking to AIs, and you don't need, or maybe an engineer can just talk to your AI and figure out how to best integrate. You know, what's MPC? I don't even know, man. I forget the acronym, but something. It's like a protocol for AIs to talk to each other. You know, I don't know much about anything though. Sounds like AI replacing managers and PMs. No, no, no. Managers and PMs? I mean, as an engineer, I have to reach out and talk to other teams, engineers, all the time to figure out, like, hey, how do we use your library? Or if we want to do this, what's the best way? Or, you know, things like that. We don't really know about their stuff too well. And we're always like, we need the input from someone on that team. But maybe in the future, you're not gonna be blocked by waiting on a response for someone on the other team. You can just talk to their AI, and maybe you can escalate if the AI doesn't solve your needs, you know? Because a lot of times, like, people are just asking very basic questions, man. And like my team, we have a library that's used by the company, the whole company, and sometimes other teams have very specific questions about how to use the library or something. And you know, there's like hundreds of teams that use our library, so there's only like 6 of us. So imagine if all those people didn't even have to wait for us to respond. They could just get on with their lives and integrate without talking to us. I think that would speed up some productivity a bit, you know. Anyways, wait, so it made us a Docker compose. Should we just take it and see what's up? Wait, did you see the UFC fight? Everyone was hyping Sean and he got destroyed again. Yeah, I saw the fight, Pixel Pusher. I saw like the last 3 fights, I think. Yeah, Sean O'Malley. Everyone's saying he just got fed all the all the bums. I don't even want to call them bums, man, because they can probably kick my ass. Not probably, for sure. But yeah, everyone's saying they just fed Sean all the bums on his way up, and he wasn't really that great to begin with. But that's what they always say anytime somebody loses to someone else, you know. It's just like an API, like the file system NCP tells the AI how to list directories, read files, write files. The Git MCP would tell it how to write commits and stuff. Interesting. Dev? Do we need a dev version? Whatevs. Let's take it for thousands of tokens. Docker file.dev? No, we don't want that. No thanks. Only interested in Docker compose files. If the AI says we need a dev version, then we need a dev version. Maybe. Oh lordy. Alright. Do you want to create Nginx stuff? No. 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 Stop asking me for more things. Just chill. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, should we try and hit this Docker compose and see what's up? Wait, how do you do that? How do I run the... How do I run this thing, man? Is it just Docker compose up? Oh yeah, there we go. Docker compose up. Oh wait, I gotta start Docker. Chill, bro, just vibes. Nah, that thing needs to chill. Tell me to do too many things. How well do you think someone in the military would do against a UFC fighter hand to hand? Man, one of them did like some training in basic training like 6 years ago for 1 week maybe. And then one of them trains like 12 hours a day for years and years and years. I think I think a UFC fighter would just destroy anyone in the military, man. You know, I don't think they train that much hand-to-hand combat. But I don't know. I'm not in the military. I think that they spend most of their training shooting guns and other things like that, you know, instead of trying to fight with hands. Alright. Let's try and run this one more time. Is that it? Is it working? Front end? Wait, what port is the front end on? 3000. It ain't working, man. Man, who told it put engine X? I didn't tell you to put no engine X, man. Alright. Remove the Nginx stuff. Try 9001. Oh, too late. Let me just tell it to 90210. Man, is that show still going on? Do people still watch that? Pretty sure it ended like 30 years ago. I don't watch those shows, so I don't even know if they're still running. But when I was growing up, people used to be watching 90210 all the time. People used to be watching Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful. What else? I don't even know if those things still go on. Yeah, those are all the names I remember. Alright, let's try this thing one more time. Wait, what is this saying? 3000. Should I be able, like... Let me look at some other Docker Compose files, man. Let's see. I'm gonna look on my other screen because I don't know if I got keys in there or anything, you know. Where the heck is the Docker Compose? All right. Let's see. Let me try that. No, it doesn't work like that. I don't know what this is, man. What should I do? What should I do? Should I check the logs? What's it called? TypeRacer. Is that how you do it? No. Do Docker PS? So if the front end ain't even working, what does that mean for us? Does that mean the thing never built? Oh wait, what? All right, how do I kill this? Do I do a good old Google search? How to kill Docker container. Docker kill. So only the back end is running when I do this. I wonder why. Front end, back end. All right, why? Let me see. Oh, Jesus. How do you run something, man? All right, I gotta wait. Docker stop and then Docker RMI to remove the image. If you do Docker compose down, you don't have to do it manually. Wait, can't you see this stuff in Docker GUI? Man, how do you see that stuff? how the hell do I check what's going on here? I gotta learn Docker properly, that's for sure. Hey, where's my AI? Give me a Docker commands to... Man, I should just Google this stuff. I don't want to waste credits on this. I gotta get my... I need a Docker cheat sheet. That's what I really need, man. Docker run. Docker run TypeRacer front end. So this works. How come it works here, but then in this thing it ain't working? TypeRacer front end. TypeRacer front end. All right, one more time, man. Docker compose up. So it's created. I don't know what's going on. Rad Lee, what's happening? What am I building? I'm trying to build a typing game, but I'm trying to put it up with Docker Compose, and I'm having issues right now. Like, why is this doing crazy stuff, man? Can you show me the error on the logs? Gustavo, what's happening? I wish I could, but I don't even know how to do that. Like, it's... Like, why is it hanging right now? Is it supposed to hang like this? Alright, let me go back to that cheat sheet. Let me try and build something. How do you build an image? Build. Just build it completely. So when I run it, It works, yeah. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't work. I guess it's not building the image. Do you know if the slash like Unix works for Docker Compose on Windows? You try and put a dot instead of dot slash. I have not tried that. Man, what is happening though? Localhost or 3000 doesn't work. Wait, at context like that? Do you have too many ports running open? Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm trying to look at my logs. I mean, this is saying it's accepting. Probably need more RAM. Man, what the heck is happening? It was just working. All right, let me try to. I'm gonna just close everything. Vibe coding, always a struggle. I just closed Docker and I'm gonna reopen it. Did I reopen it? All right. Should I try this again? Man, this is lying to me. It says accepting incoming connections, but it's not doing anything. All right, it's time to. Wait, gotta publish a port in Docker run with. Oh, do I? Wait, like that? Man. Mifflin. What a genius. You actually know what's up, man. Easy. So, what the hell? How come that works there? But, So that Docker file is good, but the Docker Compose ain't working. Isn't this port thing kind of doing that same thing there? Expose is just for documentation. Really annoying. I didn't know that. I don't think you should have the IP there. I had it in a other Docker Compose file that seems to be working. Or wait, no. I remember why I had that there. That was there because I didn't want to expose it to the internet. I only wanted to expose it locally or something. In another project though. But let me try this. So this is my Docker Compose. And if I hit them with Docker Compose up, it should just work, right? But then it probably doesn't. And I don't know, like, do I have to specify some things here? I feel like it's the same problem. Whatever was happening before is probably happening now, right? So this is the front end. It should be on this port thing, right? But man, who put that? I don't need that stuff, right? TypeRacer front end. Like, there's nothing. What does that mean? How is that possible, you know? Alright, what if? Do these have to be the same? I remember I had a bug. Something like that. Should I just put in just one thing just to see what's up? Wait, what? What are they talking about, man? Oh, it depends on undefined service backend. What if I didn't have that there? Would it still work? It's already in use. How do I delete that, man? Who put that in use? I mean, maybe this is exactly what's happening, right? So, man, I gotta, how do I do this? Remove that container. Let's consult the cheat sheet. RM. Wait, Docker container RM. This big old number. F. Sure, let's see. Oh, so now the front end is working. That's good to know. Alright, let's shut that down and put this back in. Well, let me just Control Z. Wait, what are they talking about now, man? Oh, I know what's wrong. I renamed it. I renamed it to this. Depends on part. Dang, right here. Uncomment this part. I'm gonna change this part to depends on that. All right, let's try. Come on, man. Docker. Is it gonna work now? No. Oh shit. It's probably the same problem, huh? Hey, how do I just remove? Alright, I'll just remove both of them and then I'll do compose up. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? So it says created, but it didn't do anything. Like, why is it so difficult, man? Always struggling with Docker. I should just be vibe coding this part, man. I shouldn't even be doing this, you know? I wonder if it's doing this health check stuff or what. Anyways, this is not doing anything right now. Do I just kill it? Or should I wait? It's unhealthy. I don't know, man. Should I take this out? Front end stopped. Why did it stop, man? I'm gonna take this out too. Whew, look at that. It's kind of working, but it doesn't really work because it can't connect to the multiplayer stuff. And that is because we needed to use this URL thing. Okay. I'm gonna just tell this vibe coding stuff to do that. On the front end, can you change the URL? It connects. I'm gonna just do it myself, man. We don't need to vibe code everything, do we? Wait, I don't know. I don't even know where it connects to this thing. I don't know anything about view. Right here. Right here. I need it to I just give them one more or? Can I do that or nah? I'm just gonna hard code it for now just to see if it works. Back end. Oh, that's why to wait. Let me not hard code anything yet. Let me just change this to that back end. Even though this is hard coded there, so I don't see how that would work. So I'm just going to just do this. For now. And then I gotta rebuild everything. Hold on, man. It's a lot of work. I put build here. Oh, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. At least now it fails instantly. Because it's trying to connect to... It's trying to connect to the right thing. Anyways, we got problems. Let me just write some notes down so that next time we continue. I'm gonna put some dates down. So this is June 9th. Docker compose problems. What is actually going on? Front end not talking to back end properly. TypeRacer back end. That should be alright, you know. But we'll figure it out soon enough. Anyways, it's almost time for me to get out of here. Spent a lot of time on this dang site and it's still not working yet. I wonder how far out of come if I had done everything without vibe coding. Hard to say. They're on the same network, right? So I should just be able to type this and it should work, yeah? Is it running? So it's not even, all right, it doesn't even get somebody trying to connect. That's not great. Why is that, man? Like it's trying to, and it doesn't. Alright, I'm gonna ask the AI one last thing before I leave. Okay, I tried to test the Docker compose, but I am having issues connecting the front end to the back end. I checked the logs of the back end, and it doesn't have any connecting messages. I checked the console on the front end, and it says it is connecting to this URL. What's the URL? I don't know what the error is though. I'm gonna just copy all of these. All right, let's see. One last prompt before I get out of here. Man, are you sure that's right? It's not running inside the Docker network, it's running inside your browser. Is that true? I guess. Sure. Do we need that? Let me think about that, man. I think I understand why. Anyways, I gotta rebuild everything then. So Docker compose down. Man, why does it take so long to bring down the containers? There we go. All right, Docker compose up build. All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh wait. So it's listening, man, but it ain't doing nothing. Failed to connect. I know why. I know why, man. I'm gonna fix it right now. Because localhost ain't the same thing. Alright, let's bring everything down and rebuild, put it back up. And then I gotta go. Oh, look at that. It's working. Alright. Soon we'll be able to deploy this to an actual website, man. Maybe on Wednesday, the next time I stream. All right, there we go. There we go. Two different modes. Kunal, what's happening? Two different modes. No, this is a multiplayer app, so it has like a back-end server. There's still a lot of work to do, man, but I'm just happy that it's kind of working in some capacity. You know, everything has been vibe coded. I don't think I really touched any lines of code, man, except maybe that 127001 line. That's probably the only thing I touched. Congrats, thank you. Glad you get to end stream with a working app. Yeah, it's a work in progress app for sure. I've been working on it for a few weeks now. Completely vibe coded. Started with React, pivoted to Vue because I was having some crazy performance issues in React, and Vue seems to work okay. And we have a lot of things to add. I think the main feature we need to work on next is, well, first there's still a bunch of bugs, but I'm just gonna pretend the bugs don't exist for now and get moving. The next thing I'm gonna work on is adding authentication so that people can register for the website, select a username so that they don't show up as anonymous animal or something. And then that's when things can start to get real interesting, once we have some authentication going on. But I don't think it will be so easy to just vibe code that. I guess we'll see how challenging it will be. The whole flow with the multiplayer create room thing is not that smooth, but we'll work on all of this stuff. Auth will be a whole adventure in itself. Yeah, hopefully it won't be too crazy, man, because we just did auth on my website, so maybe I can take those learnings and apply them to the new website. So I did the authentication stuff here, but I only got auth, like OAuth with Twitch on this website. I should probably add some other providers like Google and whatever, you know. Where are the passwords store? This one is with Supabase. I'm using Supabase auth here. And profile information. So this website is a little bit messed up, man. I have information everywhere. I have information in a SQLite database. I have information in a Supabase tables all over the place. I think I'd like to migrate off of SQLite and into Supabase just because I don't have to worry about like backing up my SQLite data. But for now, this website kind of works, and I'm happy with where it's at, you know. Anyways, oh my Dropbox, yeah, that's where you store your passwords. Nice. What's happened, Avatar Azula? Welcome to the party. Anyways, I gotta go, man. So I'm gonna go raid somebody. Chi-Chi Impact is on, but we raid Chi-Chi all the time. Somebody else is on. Rafiq M is also on. Just started. Everybody knows Chi-Chi. We raid Chi-Chi, probably the most rated person on this stream. So I'm gonna raid this person instead. I don't seem to follow many channels. What are you talking about, man? I follow so many channels. We all need to meet up in NYC. Hey, tell me when, tell me where. I might be down. Look at all these people I follow. It's just that none of the people I follow is online, man. So many names, Jesus. How only 4 online? Yeah, because they're not active, most of them. All right, we're gonna go raid Rafiq. He's been trying to get LeetCode Night, or he's on his journey to get LeetCode Night. He said he's gonna be streaming a lot until he gets night. So let's go over there and see what's up. I'm mainly a LeetCode streamer, and just recently I've been switching to vibe coding. So algorithms is still at the heart of everything that I do right now. Kind of. I still do LeetCode contests. Anyways, see you later, everybody. Avatar Azula Sunrise Lo-Fi. Have a good night. Q Ultimus. See you next time. Elite Whale. Adios, amigo. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Everybody from YouTube. Sorry, I just seen your messages. Manan Emrig. And also Sid Band. See you later. What am I trying to build? I'm building a typing website. Like a typing game. Icy Black Deep and Krunal, have a good night. Thank you very much for tuning in. And everybody else, everybody who's lurking, Mifflin, thank you very much for the help. And see you next time, hopefully. And everybody who's lurking, have a good night. Everybody on YouTube, have a good night. See you on Wednesday. Adios, amigos.
We have to, how do you say this?